hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Chayyim live. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. So there is a way of perceiving the world as all of creation is praising the Creator just by its very being. And there's this praise that's happening. And I'm looking out to the ocean there, and I'm seeing that every wave that's hitting the shore is saying hallelujah. And not because it thinks anything
special,
but it's just what it is. It's just what it is. And so sometimes I just feel like, oh, if all of creation is singing that praise, I want to join this chorus. I want my breath, my being to be a praise. So I want to sing that a couple more times, just to enter into the sense of not that I'm doing anything when I'm praising, but that I'm being truly who I am. I'm returning to my true essence, which is praise. Hallelujah, 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 welcome, KZOOMers.
Hey,
Good
everybody.
to see you. Recently, someone sent me a quote by Teresa of Avila from the Interior Castle, and she writes, if you want to make progress on the path and ascend to the places you have longed for, the important thing is not to think much, but to love much. And so to do whatever best awakens you to love. To do whatever best awakens you to love. And so that's kind of really kind of what the meta kavana of this work is how do we best awaken to love. And one of the answers that I've been exploring is through awe. In Hebrew, the word yira has some kind of connotations about fear, which I think are kind of like, it takes us off the path somehow when we translate yira as fear. And I'll just tell you the story that when I was young, and I guess a young teenager, I was so upset with this whole idea of fearing God. I just thought it was just like I couldn't fathom it, what it meant to fear God. It just felt so wrong to me. But my rabbi said, no, that's what it says. That's part of the whole path of Judaism, is not only to love but to fear. And I was like, no, it can't be true. It can't be true. And so I was 14 at the time. I decided I wanted to go to Israel and go to the kotel, to the wall. For some reason, like I was obsessed with this idea of going there and bringing my question. And my parents didn't have the money to send me, and I called up all the rabbis in my county and asked them to donate to a fund that would send me to Israel to this kind of program that I went, and I did it, and I got myself to the kotel, to the wall, and I wrote on a little piece of paper, I don't want to fear you, do I have to? Or something like that. My question I brought, my 14-year-old question. And I put it in the wall, and about 2 hours later, I went back and took it back and put it in my wallet, because I figured it was there long enough that God could read it. And I put the little piece of paper in my wallet and kept it there until it disintegrated. I mean, I kept it here, for all the years until it disintegrated, and until that question also disintegrated in me. It just so when I say yira, I really want to open up beyond fear to awe. And recently I was reading this book by Dr. Keltner, that is Awe, the New Science of Everyday Wonder and How It Can Transform Your Life. And Dr. says, he describes awe as the feeling of being in the presence of something vast that transcends your current understanding of the world. That's the kind of like a definition of awe. But then the way that, that those, and then he kind of lays out these 8 different kind of pathways or kind of ways that awe comes into our lives, and the effect of that on our brains and on our lives, really, of that awe. And we'll kind of explore a little bit of that tonight, today, tomorrow, wherever we are.
The eternal now.
Yes. And the Song of Songs is like the lovers are in awe of one another. And the praise that comes out through them really comes from a place of awe. And what Dr. Keltner kind of says is that awe is a kind of a doorway to a state of wonder. And that's where we want to live. We want to live in this place of wonder, which he calls the mental state of openness, questioning, curiosity, embracing mystery, and that when we live with wonder, then it's like we're open to the unknown, and to what language can't even describe. It kind of moves us beyond what we know into the mystery. And that's really how creativity emerges, how the exploration happens, how culture kind of blossoms through that sense of wonder. And that's really what I want to cultivate through the doorway of awe. So in the Song of Songs, the first practice that I want to do of this week's Love at the Center practice is one that is a part of the praise that the lovers say to each other. And they say, "Oh, your lips are like a scarlet ribbon and your voice so sweet." But the words that are in Hebrew, hashani, siftotayich, your lips like that scarlet ribbon. And then when it's translated as your voice so sweet, the word midbarech, which has to do with speech, but it also means your mystery. So I was really intrigued that that it was saying, oh, to look at the beloved and say, oh, your mystery is so sweet, it's so opening, it so blows me away. And when the Song of Songs is lovers talking to each other, it's really us talking to all of reality. We're saying to reality, your wilderness, the place of the unknown, the place that is just beyond my understanding, is so sweet because it takes me into the place of wonder. So I want to chant this as a kind of a love song to reality that says, I am going to walk through this doorway of awe and step into a place of wonder, to live there, to be there. And from that place of wonder, I'm gonna get myself comfortable with the mystery, with questions, with beauty. So let's try this practice. KZOOM hashani siftotayich midbarech naveh midbarech naveh midbarech naveh KZOOM hashani siftotayich midbarech naveh midbarech naveh midbarech naveh. Your voice in the wilderness calls out to me. Your beauty and power are my mystery. Your voice in the wilderness calls out to me. Your beauty and power are my mystery. KZOOM hashani siftotayich midbarech naveh midbarech naveh midbarech naveh KZOOM hashani Your voice beauty and power hide my mystery. Your voice in the wind that is calls out to me. Your beauty and power hide my mystery. So the part of our brain that's called the default mode network is the part of our brain that is always kind of talking and working things out and figuring things out and commenting on things and critiquing. It's the part of our brain that we're kind of most familiar with, that thinking, discursive part of the brain. And what happens in moments of awe is that part of the brain shuts down. Yeah. And something else kind of can emerge in that space. And psychedelics do the same thing. And a lot of different things that we but we need sometimes to shut down the default mode network so that another aspect of our being can arise up and we can then be connected to the cosmos. And that's something vast that both it transcends our current understanding, but it also connects us to the all, to that everything, to the oneness. And as long as we are kind of in just the part of our discursive brain, that is so active, we can't go there. And so, I've been asking that question of why I don't live in awe or wonder all the time, and thinking like, I need more of it. And I need to like walk into the world with an intention, with my eyes open to the miracle. So this Psalm 36 has this line that says, "And from the river of your bliss you will give them drink." So there's something that is pouring into the world that is kind of the streams that are from Eden are pouring into the world, and we're all thirsty for them, right? And then it says, for with you is the source of life. In your light we see light. So in your light means in the light of consciousness itself, then our own awareness awakens. That somehow that consciousness of that God consciousness, which is an awareness of the oneness of being, inside that awareness, something wakes up in me, and then I can see light as well. So in your light we see light. So in this practice, we want to open up to those Edenic streams, that river of bliss. Open up to it, and then connect with Source, so that our eyes are open to the awesomeness, to the everyday miracles that are there when we become present to them. And what was interesting in this book about awe was Dr. Keltner was really in a place of being depressed, and he got this message deep in his spirit that said, "Go find awe. You got to go get some awe," because that's what's going to lift you up, not just from your depression, but it's going to open up this wider view of what's available and allow you to receive the nourishment from Source. So in our practice, we want to practice opening, receiving, allowing, and as Teresa of Avila says, doing whatever best awakens you to love. Adanecha, tashkaym, adanecha, tashkaym, adanecha, tashkaym, adanecha, adanecha, tashkaym, adanecha, tashkaym, adanecha, niray. For with you is the source of life. In your light we see the light. So with your eyes closed, bring your attention to the breath. Imagine each breath is coming straight from that river of bliss. Those Edenic streams kind of streaming into us, awakening us, enlivening us, pleasuring us. And just open up as the breath fills you, flows through you. And you can make an intention that when you open your eyes, you will see the light that is the miracle that you can see because of God's light. As we open our eyes and maybe just take a look around and feel the light. You know, if there's a window, if it's the light streaming in through the window. Just to say, oh, I see this light in this light, in God's light, in the consciousness and the awareness of the miraculous. And I also, I would love to just like to take a look around the KZOOM room and see the light in the faces here that is shining through each of us from source, through us, through the particular refraction that we are, shining into the KZOOM room. And, you know, and I think it's sometimes, you know, the miracle is so close we miss it. And I wanted to, you know, this idea of everyday wonder, you know, it really takes some slowing down and some opening up to be able to notice. And, you know, it's like I feel like each day, like I need to make a commitment to it or else I get distracted. So there is a practice that I call day and night, and it says, it's from Psalm 19, which was my father's favorite psalm. That says, and it says Yom LeYom. So day after day, yabiya omer, day after day, there is something that emerges of the speech of the divine that is right. It is pouring out, and night after night, there is this declaration of knowledge, and the word da'at is knowledge, and it's also a kind of an intimacy, the deep knowing and the gnosis, the knowing that is inside, that is inside us, that is awakened night after night, day after day, and it's so ordinary that we miss it, the extraordinariness of it. We miss it, but and it happens over time. That this, that the rhythm of our days and our nights awaken something in us if we allow that to happen. So, so I wanted to, I just want to say that what in this book about awe, I'm always reading some new book that I'm excited about. This was a book. There's these 8 different chapters about the wonders of life that really came out of the research about when people feel awe. And the very first thing, which was a surprise, the researchers expected that nature would be the very first thing that people would say. It was so awesome. But instead, the very first thing that came up was something that he called moral beauty. That we are in awe of others, of each other, for our courage, our resilience, our inspiration, our connection, that being, in awe of the other is what inspires us, what opens us up the most. So the 8 wonders were moral beauty, collective effervescence, nature, music, visual design, spirituality and religion, life and death, and epiphany. Those were the 8 to explore, and to be able to look for awe, and in sometimes what seems ordinary, like the play of light, the patterns in the sand, the movement of the tree, something that that you could easily overlook, actually has the power to awaken us through awe into wonder. The kindness of my beloved.
I love being kind. Because if I'm kind, that's my pickle juice that I'm marinating in. If I'm showing kindness to Shefa, it's like it comes from
You're a great pickle.
I'm a great pickle.
Yes.
I'm a kind pickle.
So I want to chant this as like as a kind of an entrance into awe, into the everyday wonder of life. And it sound, the sound of it kind of is like, in a way, just like dun da dun, it's like over and over and over and over. We might miss it because it's there so often, and so we kind of go into a trance, but something is happening. There is an awakening happening through the everydayness of life. So I want to awaken to it here. Yom leyom yabiya omer v'layla l'layla yichavedat yom leyom yabiya omer v'layla l'layla yichavedat yom leyom yabiya, omer, layla, layla, kavedat, yom, yom, 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 yabiya, omer, layla, kavedat, yom,
Yom yabiya
omer, layla, layla, kavedat, yom, yom, yabiya, 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 omer, layla, layla, kavedat. So close your eyes and feel the rhythm of your life. The day to day, the night to night. And see if you can just stand back and see just a gradual opening through all of the everydayness of things that are slowly awakening you to love. wearing away your resistance to love. So, part of the resistance to love is an attachment to our separate selves. That we are kind of conditioned to separateness, to our autonomy as being separate from everything else. And what awe does is it breaks that separation down. We are suddenly, a little piece. When we're in that place of awe, we are a little speck in the wholeness, but that vast, but we're connected to it.
Yeah.
But that connected to that vastness, and we don't have to, like, the ego doesn't have to stand up and get big, because the bigness of life is already inside us. So Mary Oliver has this part of a poem that she says, "Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things." Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. I think that kind of says what awe does. It connects you so that you find your place in the wholeness, in the vastness. And you don't have to, capture it into your understanding, but instead you can surrender to be a part of it. So anyway, this is my idea of having fun. Having fun. This is so fun to be with you and to
do it together.
To do this together with you.
That makes it fun.
And I wanted to do one more chant, and this is a call and response chant. I'm going to call. Rachmel and you will respond, and so you follow.
Your voice
you
for you.
follow him, and it's this line from Psalm 59 that kind of blows my mind. I don't know if I totally understand it. It just blows my mind. And the way that I translate it is, I will sing your glory. I'm saying to God, your strength, your glory is what I sing. That's what's, it's kind of like breaking down this separateness, because I am singing this God force. I'm singing that. And I say to God, I will sing your love to the morning. So it's God's love that I'm singing to the morning. And I just want to say that we woke up this morning and there was a double rainbow over the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
That just kind of blew us away, that we just woke up with a major wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow and whoa.
Never seen one
And
before.
we'd never seen that. In the morning, like the first thing in the morning, to see that the first thing in the morning, it's pretty amazing. So, but there's that love that I'm participating in. I'm allowing it through me to be able to sing God's love to the morning, which means I have to open my mouth. I have to find my energy. But it's really God's energy that is moving through me, and I'm surrendering to that. I'm becoming part of that family of things. So I want to end with this. And maybe you might have, yeah. And so you'll see where the call and the response is. And we do it in Hebrew and in English. Vani,
Vani,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir, Uzecha, Vani,
Vani,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir, Uzecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, and I will sing,
and I will sing,
and I will sing your glory, and I will sing,
and I will sing,
and I will sing your glory, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning. Ani,
Vani,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir, Uzecha, Vani,
Vani,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir, Uzecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, and I will sing,
and I will sing,
and I will sing your glory, and I will sing,
and I will sing,
and I will sing your glory, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning. Vani,
Vani,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir, Uzecha, Ani,
Vani,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir,
Vani Ashir, Uzecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha, Va'aranein, Laboker Chazdecha. your glory, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning. Vahani, Vahani Yashir,
Vahani Yashir,
Vahani Yashir, Uzecha, Vahani, Vahani Yashir,
Vahani Yashir,
Vahani Yashir, Uzecha, Va'aranein laboker chasdecha, Va'aranein laboker chasdecha, Va'aranein laboker chasdecha, Va'aranein laboker chasdecha, and I will sing,
and I will sing,
and I will sing your glory, and I will sing,
and I will sing,
and I will sing your glory, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning, and I will sing your love to the morning. So I invite you to take a look around the KZOOM room and just to give a nod of thanks to everyone here.
Oh, good to see you.
So, yeah, I invite you to stop by the website, give a little donation in honor of what you have received, and check out to see what kind of
Coming up.
retreats you want to come to chant in person. We had a